So that was the completion of Chapter 1. A new science has emerged. And based on this new scientific data, not only do we live in a conscious universe, but we are also part of an energy field that binds and permeates everything all at once. So that in that case, we're all interconnected through this universal field that they call unified field in science. And not only did we learn that the force is real, that there is an immeasurable force that binds and permeates all of existence, but we also learned that there's other planes of reality that we are currently unaware of. As far as our calculations are concerned, we are experiencing about less than 1/10 of our full reality potential. Well, that obviously explains the so-called 94% of the missing matter, or as they label it, dark matter and dark energy. And that also explains why we only use about 6% of our full genetic material. And I would like to say that that is a beautiful mathematical correlation that's based on the new evidence. By virtue of not using the other 96% of our full genetic material, we are currently shut off from these other realms that our scientists label dark matter and dark energy, when chances are they are more likely to be filled with intelligences or universal life forms that are by far more advanced than ourselves, since they are already experiencing multi-dimensions in different frequency ranges. So, based on the new evidence, we live in a multi-dimensional reality, and not only is there other dimensions out there, differing by the rate of vibration, all part of the same universal energy field, but there are also many universes, and the most mind-boggling and the most fascinating data of all is the idea that what we consider the Big Bang or creation, an event that supposedly took place once in the past, is a perpetual event that is happening on a continuous basis as more and more universes are being born each day, approximately about 10. So this is fascinating information. This is totally going to revolutionize the way we perceive our reality once this information hits enough people. Like I said, we are living in a times where the global mind is ready to awaken into a higher state of vibration, shifting its energy field, therefore taking us on a free ride into this higher state of existence. And we need to be ready for the changes, but before we do get ready for these changes, we must come to terms with the new scientific evidence that is completely causing a revolution as I speak right now within the community of scientists. And soon this information will be considered scientific fact. So now I would like to move on to Chapter 2 regarding the truth about multiple civilizations and advanced space age societies that are by far more advanced than us. And of course, it's backed by our new science based on the new mathematical calculations using topology, superstring theory, M theory, and unified field theory. So here is Chapter 2, the truth of multiple civilizations is backed by our new science. One of the biggest kept secrets and perhaps a most important subject perplexing our world at this time is the idea that there exist millions of advanced space-age worlds beyond our own. For many are witnessing first-hand experiences of these visitors from other worlds in our galaxy and beyond. Today, more so than ever, unexplainable crop circles have appeared and mysterious UFO sightings are all over the Earth. Which are challenging people's limited belief systems. What is actually happening in our world is a refusing of a lost reality that we were once a part of. Perhaps they are reminding us that we are not alone in the universe, and that we are part of a greater family or a greater part of a greater reality of light that extends to the multiple realms and levels of the cosmos, which our modern science is now tapping into. This is just the beginning. In terms of a ruler or a school from 1 to 12, we're probably like in kindergarten compared to the level knowledge of some of these civilizations that I'm going to be talking about here. As a result of our only tuning into the third dimension, which is a low frequency range, we have been refraining from the perception and awareness of the higher planes of reality. It is now obvious that the time has arrived for humanity to awaken to the greater reality and remembering our connections to the heavens or to the higher realms, dark matter, or the realms of what we call dark matter, dark energy. However, before we dive into deep sensitive matters, let's review what our new science has to say about other intelligences and worlds far beyond our own current civilization. Based on the new controversial and suppressed evidence, the new calculations are now surprisingly proposing the existence of multiple types of space-age civilizations. For the most part, we will focus on the three overall categories in which all advanced civilizations fall under. They are Population 1 interplanetary systems, Population 2 stellar systems, and Population 3 galactic systems. According to the new evidence, these types of populations advanced systems in our galaxy are by far more advanced than we are, since we don't even rate with them. The first one, a Population 1 planetary system civilization, is a planetary civilization that has learned to harness the power one second. Harness the power of their local sun, giving way to free energy technologies, making them no longer dependent on fossil fuels and oil or coal, which is what we use for energy. It is believed that Type 1 planetary systems are the most common types in the cosmos, and according to the new evidence, there are millions of these civilizations in our universe. A Population 1 star planetary system defines the beginning stage of space travel, because when one harnesses the energy of their local sun, they may develop what is known as propulsion drive systems. This technology enables a civilization to begin the colonization process of other planets in their proximity and neighboring solar systems. We may compare the level of civilization of this type to the movie Buck Rogers. According to astrophysicist Dr. Michio Kaku, there are millions of these types of civilizations in our universe. The second type of civilization, calculated by our new science, is known as a Population 2 stellar system. And these types of civilizations not only manage to tap into the power of their local suns, but apparently also manage to tap the power of neighboring suns. Reason being is that a civilization of this type has had thousands of years of space travel or galactic experience, and have discovered technologies that enables them to soar faster than the speed of light. In this case, when a civilization discovers warp speed, they become stellar because they now could travel anywhere in the galaxy. We may compare this type of civilization to the level existence of Star Trek and the Federation of Planets. There are about hundreds of thousands of these types of stellar systems in our universe, and as calculated by the new scientific evidence. As more and more evidence pours in each day with a greater understanding of our reality, science fiction is slowly becoming science fact. Finally, the third type and most advanced of the three categories proposed by our new science is known as a Population 3 galactic system. These civilizations not only harness the power of their surrounding suns, but the full power of billions of suns. That is, they harness the energy of what is known as the core or the central sun of the galaxy.